Hi folks, Dennis Brown here, founder of Solacure, and about half the time you call, the friendly voice on the other end of the line. I'm here in my home studio where it's pretty easy to tell what my hobby is when I'm not designing UV lights. And we have a demonstration to help some folks. We sell a bunch of different fixtures, and including a couple of different 2-foot fixtures. This is our F20 fixture, and it is it's an American made. It's very commonly used for by violin makers, by cannabis growers, by there's several applications that it can be used. And some people, this is probably, even though it's not particularly difficult to put together, some people, it's still, I get more questions on this one than I do any other fixture that we sell. So I thought I'd just show you how to put it together. This is what the fixture looks like. It's really no different than what you would see at Lowe's or Home Depot or places like that, except that when you get it, that hole is going to be punched out and there will be 5.5 foot worth of 110 power cord. Now, for the sake of this demonstration, it's just easier to show you with the cord not in my way. So, but just rest assured, you're going to have a cord on yours when you get it. First thing we do in order to assemble this, if you notice that that's open, that side's open, the first thing we do is we want to pop this cover off, okay? And it's fairly easy to do. You're going to pinch in, and that's going to lift. You're going to pinch in down here, and that's going to lift. And then the whole top just comes up. You don't need a screwdriver, you don't need pliers, you don't need anything. That is the inside of the fixture, okay? And it's going to look like that, except that these wires will be connected to that power cord. Once again, this will all be done, so just keep that in mind. You've got 2 lamp ends, a red one and a blue one. Does not matter which one goes to what end. Just, you know, whatever's closest to work to get one on one end and the other on the other. What we really seem to have people ask questions about are these parts right here. And it's really not hard. A lot of people, if they've never assembled stuff, they get intimidated, but it's really fairly easy to assemble these. It only takes a minute. So don't get intimidated. If you look at the top, you're going to notice the notch here. That's going to be where the lamp holder goes. But first we have to install this. If you look at this, you're going to see tangs right here and on the other side. And you're going to see square holes right here and on the other side. This goes on the outside of the fixture, okay? So you just put it, you line it up just like that, put that just like that, click. That's it. You're done. Now you just take this lamp holder and shove it through the hole. Boom, that side's done. This side over here, once again, we take this piece on the outside of the fixture, we line it up. It's hard to do with the camera. I do the best I can. But we put where that tang goes into that square hole, and then here on the top, we just, well, there we go. Line it up. There we go. That one took a little more pressure. And it's clicked. Then we got the blue one here. And once again, doesn't matter which end is blue. Doesn't matter which end is red. It's all good. Now we take, see how I bent it up like that? We feed it through, click. There we go. We're done. Now all we have to do is put the cover back on. You will notice on here that there's a jut out right here and right here. Those are what hold that cover on. So I'm going to set the cover where I'm just kind of catching those. make sure the cover is between that lamp end and that lamp end. Then what I'm going to do, it's not on yet. See that there's that same piece on the other side. I'm going to pinch it, and then it clicks over it. I'm going to pinch it, then it clicks over it. The whole thing clicks together. It'll already have the cord. Once again, when you get it, you put the light bulb in here, twist it a quarter turn. With Solacure lights, you always install where the Solacure label faces the product. And that's because we have reflectors built into each bulb. This is completely useless. All these painted surfaces are completely useless for reflecting UV. So even if I had a big fancy reflector on, it would be useless because it absorbs it. So we put the reflector inside each and every one of our bulbs. It makes them directional. So you have to always install them where the label faces the product. And that's it. I mean, you can see, I mean, it's super easy. We have to ship them disassembled simply because when you ship them with these things sticking out, you're asking for them to get broken. We ship them pretty much as we get them, except for that we, add the power cord. You pinch one side, you pinch the other. And that's how those pop out, by the way. Pinch one side, push it down. Pinch the other side, push it down. And that's back out. See, I took that off just that easy. I just pinch it in, and it just pops right back off, you know. It's a click-together, it's a good click-together system. We haven't had any issues or problems with these whatsoever, but look at that. In just a few minutes, I not only assembled it, but I just restored it back to factory condition so I can take it to the shop. We can go install a sometimes that's a little bit the cover is the toughest part. But it's not tough. It's pretty straightforward. And there you go. Now I'll put it back in the box. I'll take it to the shop. We'll add a power cord. You'll order it. We'll ship it. So that's how you assemble the F20. It's not hard. You just have to get things to line up and click it together. And this is actually the first time I have ever assembled one of these myself. So I mean, if I can figure it out, you can do it. It's no big deal whatsoever. So thanks again, and keep in mind, if you have any UV needs, we're here for you. Solacure.com, SOLACURE.com, or call us 1-800-600-8118. Thanks bunch.